Andiamo a moto. E poi qua get to back and stop that again. Oh, that was close. Why is my brother on Oh, interesting. No bother.
What's up?
Not much, just fine
Not much.
dancing.
You.
Hey, you got mail from Home Depot, Dan.
The only part of that I heard was my name. Say it again.
Hey, you got mail from Home Depot.
Oh, come on, severance package. It'd be funny as hell to me. I would legitimately laugh.
Yeah.
You having fun on your last week?
Um,
Oh wait, today was your last day. You're not going in tomorrow.
fuck that place with all the babies they found at Diddy's house. I think that answers that question.
He gave everybody a hug before he left, Billy.
Sounds it.
I definitely, let's just say, ruined my relationship with the store manager there. Because, you know, we had such a good one. She came up to me talking about how sad it was to see me go. And how much of an asset to the store I've been. And I'm like, pretty much, bitch, you picked the wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's my last day. So, we're doing this. You know, Dad, I just want you to know I'm sad that you're leaving. And I'm like, well, I wouldn't have been leaving if you didn't cut my pay by over $2. By about $2.50. I'm like, but you know, you basically put me in a situation where I couldn't afford to stay and told me multiple times you didn't want me for the manager position. So why the fuck would I?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And her face just kind of dropped. And I'm like, oh, yeah, Jordan, like, today's my last day. You kind of picked a bad day to fucking ask me this shit. Well, I can see you're not really in the mood, and I'm like, yeah, no, I get it. I'm like, you forget I've been a manager. You're trying to do the exit interview right now to see if I have any bad blood, you know, to try to protect your own ass in case I decide to call a lawyer and talk about how you've been harassing me for 6 months. And for some reason, she didn't want to talk to me after that.
Oh no, why not?
Comes up to me like 45 minutes later. Dan, would you mind helping Deli? They need a little bit of help, like loading some of their freight. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Oh, you don't have a problem with it? And I'm like, no, that's my fucking job. Like, full timer can't really tell you no when you need and another department needs help. So it was funny. She's like, as she's getting ready to leave for the night, she asked me what time I was going to leave. I'm like, I don't know. I haven't, like, I'm scheduled till 8. I probably won't be here till then. Oh, are you going to leave at like 6, 7? And I'm like, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm like, you'll probably be able to tell when I punch out. It was fun. I don't think she likes me anymore. How'd your meeting at work go?
Oh, we didn't talk yesterday, huh?
No.
Stupid and pointless. I'm gonna take my headset off. It smokes. Give me a second. I'll talk on the controller.
Hello? What up?
Yeah, so the owner of the company's a 70-year-old white man from Florida who's almost retired. I think we told you this. His son, he bought the company for the son, and his son failed, and yada yada. Yeah, so nobody shows up throughout the whole day. We don't get told when we're gonna have this meeting. Me and fore are laughing because we don't think we're gonna even have the meeting because we just got raises on Friday. We figured that was it. And he showed up around 11 in the morning and kind of just like walked around and showed in his office. And the other two idiots that we've been dealing with who never showed up. And the HR bitch showed up, and then we had the meeting. She showed up around 2-ish and asked if I'd be ready to. She was like, "Oh, Ed's here. We're gonna try to have the meeting. Are you free in a couple minutes?" It's like, I was laughing. I was like, "Yeah." And it was already at the end of the fucking day, but yeah. And yeah, we sat in a circle in one of the offices. Edwin quit. He should have put in his notice. They never said anything about him to us, obviously. So it was just old man Ed and me, Fofi, Markinson, the nigga that does inventory, and Ian, the dude that's in the lab. And that's it. And so he starts off the meeting, and he gives us like a 10-minute, 15-minute spiel about his life story. Like it matters. He asked us first. He asked us each our names because he doesn't know who the hell we are, even though he met us or talked to us. And there's only like 10 people in the company. But he went around the room one by one, asked each of us our names, and then he talked for like 15 minutes to tell us about where he grew up, the companies he worked, how he got to this position. Then he went on a whole spiel about the problems in the company and how it was a spiral and all the debt that we have and all the people that we owe, and trying to pretty much, justify why. And owing over $1 million pretty much since it started and failed.
Oh, come on. Don't like me.
He's been making no money off of it. Trying to get blah, 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 blah. Gave us a sob story about how he's trying and how he's here in person to try to smooth over some of the people that want money from the company and try to get them to still work with us by like giving them cash for whatever, like the people that we owe testing to or that we owe money to get products from, like order some more products from them, give them cash instead of credits for whatever we're ordering from them, and then give them some money off of the debt. He's trying to kiss ass and grease palms like that to try to keep us going. This is like 20 minutes of conversation to tell us this shit in an email that we don't give a fuck about. He didn't ask us any of our backstories. He didn't ask us what problems we have. He didn't bring up threats or racism like that was said in the email. We're pretty sure that was just used to shut Ann up. It was just like stupid bullshit. But he pretty much said that it's not finalized, but he's working that it's all almost but finalized, that he's selling the building to another company that's going to turn the building into a grow facility, but they're going to let us basically lease out part of the building where we will work out of for till the end of the year, while they figure out whether or not they're gonna move this operation to the Framingham location or just stop producing shit altogether, because that's still up in the air. But he says our jobs are guaranteed till for the next 6 months at least, and he's trying to do his best and to figure out logistics and whether or not they're gonna move us into one room together or what room they'll work in. Yeah.
All right.
So I didn't go into the logistical retardedness of that, because where are we going to store everything? We're only using one room. If I need a kitchen, if I'm making gummies, I need 3 tables. I need the table the cooking on, the 2 tables I'm spreading on, and I need the little dish room that I have, the little sink I have, so I clean the dishes before I throw them in the dishwasher that we're not supposed to put weed in. I didn't get into any of that dumb logistics. It's gonna fail, but whatever. I'm gonna just hear.
Yeah, it's obviously a spacing nightmare. I mean, we've both worked in kitchens.
Yeah.
Bro, get the fuck out of my kitchen and let me work. Like.
So, and then he wanted to say he appreciated us. Blah 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 blah. He's a senile old man. He doesn't seem like a complete dick, but. He didn't say anything. He didn't ask us about our shit. You know what I mean? Didn't bring up questions or not. So yeah, I basically told him like, it's everything that they're doing seems too little, too late. I appreciate the raise, but it seems like something we were told that we were gonna get those months ago before you guys cut and fired everybody. So this seems just like finally giving us. We're supposed to get, not a compensation for the work that we have been doing now. And I told him, I was like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here till you close up shop, or I'm here for the 6 months. I'm here to make gummies or make vapes, whatever you need, so that it is what it is. But I don't want it to be misconstrued because there's some communication issues with management and us on the floor, because I'm not going to be happy here. Whenever you guys come in, I'm not smiling. We're kind of miserable here. It's something that's not going to be fixed. You guys fired everybody. Like, I'm here to work. I'm here to do my job, but I don't know where you guys are taking it personal. But it's nothing personal. It's purely you guys fired everybody, and I'm just here to work. The conditions are it seems like the other managers took that personally when Fofi talks about that it's hell here, but it's not personal. It's nothing surely it's kind of personal, but it's purely what y'all did professionally that y'all suck. You know what I mean? And I also told him, it's like, again, I'm here for the 6 months or whatever you say, but because of recent experiences, I don't have faith that we will actually be here for 6 months. So no, that's the plan. I was like, yeah, that's cool, but like every time you guys have said something that wasn't gonna happen, it happened. For you guys fired somebody like every month. You guys, there's gonna be no more cuts for a little bit. Then you guys fired half the building. So your word pretty much doesn't mean anything to us. Like I said it straight up. His demeanor changed. I don't get like I'm.
Well, you can't shake my hand and call it gold. I don't care how fucking much you try to tell me it's gold.
That's
You're still shaking my hand.
I don't give a fuck. It's like, and the biggest issue is communication. It's gotten a little bit better on my end, but Fofi still hasn't. They haven't talked to Fofi in 3 weeks. Oh, okay. Well, it's loud and clear.
It's just purely fucking petty.
Yeah. He's like, it's loud and clear. We're on getting a schedule so that you'll have, and he already worked on a document that's going to be sharing with you guys, and I'm going to be coming back tomorrow. We can all look at it together, see what other information you guys need. I'm going to be taking more of a role, and I'll be here more off, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah. And you know what happened today? They didn't show up.
Because why the fuck would he?
Yeah. They shared the schedule that he was talking about to us at like 2 o'clock. I got like a notification email. Yeah, and then Thursday's Juneteenth, like we talked. I think we talked about.
Yeah.
I went to put it in for my floating holiday, and it's saying I can't because my balance would be negative. So I sent her an email, trying to do this, and it's saying it's negative, but I only took 2. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to have 3 days, right? She's like, yeah, you have 24 hours of floating holiday, but you took it on the 5th and the 6th. It's like, yeah, no, I took it on the 5th, and I took the 6th and 7th off of PTO. And she was like, no, when you requested that, you didn't have the PTO, so I put in your floating holiday for the 6th and used the remaining 4 hours of PTO that you had.
That you weren't authorized to do.
Yeah, so I was like, so why didn't you communicate this with me and ask me if that's something that I wanted to do? Oh, I'm sorry. I figured you would have the PTO, so I was gonna try to get you paid. And since we didn't know what the status of the company was, and we thought we were closing at the end of May, the floating holiday is not something that gets paid out. So I was just trying to get you it just in case we close. I was like, I didn't answer my question. Why wasn't I communicated that was gonna be that was an issue? Why didn't I have the PTO system when the system told me I had the PTO? And if I didn't have the PTO, why didn't you tell me? And if that had to be changed, why didn't you talk to me about it? I'll go through it all with you tomorrow. But yeah, so I've been heated since I got home because I'm gonna have to cuss out this bitch tomorrow for using my shit without even asking. And the issue is, I think we told you already. We found a way to get paid without using our PTO by putting it as sick time, which would take from a bank that we didn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I did that, my manager approved it once, and when I did it another day, the building manager approved it. If she was doing her job, then that was an issue. When it happened, she should have stopped it then. It seems as if because that got approved, my PTO was retroactively taken out to compensate for that without my knowledge.
Right.
Which they legally have to tell you about.
Yep.
And for her to authorize it as, like, PTO,